Hi Molu, I thought I'd give you a bit of a summary of what we're looking at. So currently for our training college, so we're a registered training organisation, we need to record complaints, and when we get audited we need to show a history of how we're dealing with complaints. So as a training college we don't get too many complaints, but we need to be much better and have a really easy way for it to be recorded, because at the moment we just use it's all paper. So someone, if they've got a complaint, they've got to go to reception, say they've got an issue, they get given a piece of paper, they fill that out. So it's not it avoids people doing it. So we want criticism if there is criticism. So we need to have a nice easy way that someone can get on, access some type of complaint system and record a complaint, and then we can action it, but also see a history of complaints. So at any stage I can go back and look at all the complaints over the last 6 months and how they're being managed by my team. What I thought would work best is if we could find a complaint sort of management system that's already out there and sort of integrate it into our learning management system. So if you look at the screen here, you can see our learning management system. So maybe even off here, like again, I'd be led by you if we developed another button here which was called complaints, issues and feedback, or something where they can click on there and basically it links through to your system. Now I don't know what would have to be there, whether that's just linked or we need an API, but I'm presuming you guys are pretty switched on at doing this, because I imagine your system integrates with a lot of people's websites so that they don't have to create their own complaint system. So that's what I'm pretty much imagining, that we'd be able to click on something here that would take them basically through to your site, and they can record their complaint, then we can monitor it. So then if a student lodges a complaint, I want it to be pretty clean and straightforward at this stage. So we use this, but probably even a bit more straightforward than this. So it can have VFA logo. And then it's just basically takes them straight through to basically even this appears straight away, and probably doesn't even have as many drop downs where it might be they put their name in, email address, maybe phone number, and then they maybe type a complaint would stay in there. Don't think this. I'm not sure that would stay in there either. But then they just get to write their complaint or issue in here. Still probably have the ability to attach a file if they want to attach some form of evidence. Then they submit it. I'm pretty sure you guys would have probably customized things just to complaints. I know with a lot of these systems, the student gets an option of, do they want to make a complaint? Have they got a technical issue? I'm thinking at this stage we just want ours to be about complaints. But I want it to be really, I guess, clean and easy. So it's pretty straightforward. Because even this, I could look at it. If I was going to do a complaint, you might think, all right, what do I have to write over there? And like this, if I put something in here, I get an email to say, listen, I've lodged a complaint, and when they action something, I also get an email. So that would be all good. And then I can see in here all the complaints and where they're at, where they've been processed. But to be able to see a history of all the complaints is also really important. So these are some of the things I want to talk to you about. So hopefully this gives you a bit of an idea. But I guess the main thing is I want this to be a bit more straightforward for the students than what it is for me. This is good for me, but I don't want the students to be that complex for the students.